In a lush green forest lived a little vegetarian tiger named Tao. Tao wasn't like other tigers. He loved berries and vegetables. He preferred juicy berries and crisp vegetables over hunting. His best friend was a fluffy, energetic rabbit named Yu. Yu hopped happily through the tall grass, her nose twitching. One sunny morning, Tao and Yu planned an adventure together. Tao stretched, yawning widely, his orange fur gleaming. Yu gathered carrots and berries for their journey. They packed a basket full of treats for the road ahead. Tao carefully placed the basket on his back. They set off into the unknown, their hearts filled with excitement. A touch of trepidation lingered in Tao's gentle eyes. The forest path wound ahead, beckoning them forward. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, creating dancing shadows. Birds sang sweetly, their melodies filling the air. Tao sniffed the air, detecting the scent of wild berries. Yue hopped ahead, eager to explore the new terrain. Little did they know, their journey would be quite eventful. A rustling in the bushes startled them momentarily. It was just a squirrel scampering up a tall oak tree. Tao chuckled, relieved it was nothing dangerous. Yue nibbled on a carrot, her ears perked up. They continued deeper into the forest's embrace. The trees grew taller, their branches intertwined overhead. The air grew cooler, a refreshing change from the sun. They crossed a small stream, the water sparkling brightly. Tao carefully stepped across the slippery stones. Yue hopped nimbly from stone to stone, splashing playfully. They shared a laugh, their friendship growing stronger. The path led them uphill, the climb becoming steeper. Tao paused to catch his breath, his chest rising and falling. Yue encouraged him, offering him a juicy berry. They reached the top of the hill, rewarded with a view. The forest stretched out before them, vast and green. Tao and Yue admired the scenery. Feeling small but free, they continued their adventure, their spirits renewed. The sun began to dip lower, casting long shadows. They knew they needed to find a place to rest soon. Tao spotted a small cave nestled among the rocks. It looked like a safe and cozy place to spend the night. They approached the cave cautiously, peering inside. It was empty, save for a few scattered leaves. Tao and Yu settled in, making themselves comfortable. They shared their berries and carrots, feeling grateful. The stars began to twinkle in the night sky. Tao and Yu gazed up at them, feeling peaceful. They told each other stories, their voices soft and low. As the night deepened, they began to feel sleepy. Tao curled up beside Yu, offering her warmth. They closed their eyes, ready for a night of dreams. Little did they know, Their journey was far from over. A lost and confused lion cub was about to enter their lives. The cub's faint cries echoed through the forest. Tao and Yue stirred in their sleep, sensing something amiss. They listened intently, trying to pinpoint the sound. The whimpering grew louder, closer to their cave. Tao and Yue exchanged worried glances, their hearts pounding. They knew they had to investigate, despite their fear. Their adventure was about to take an unexpected turn. What awaited them outside the cave remained a mystery. Tao and Yue ventured deeper, sunlight dappling through the leaves. A faint, whimpering sound drifted through the trees. Tao's ears perked up. Yue twitched her nose, alert. They followed the sound, pushing aside ferns and vines. A small lion cub, Leo, sat alone, crying softly. He was separated from his pride, utterly lost and scared. Tao, despite his tiger instincts, felt a pang of sympathy. Close up on Leo's tear-filled eyes, conveying his fear. Tao cautiously approached the cub, a gentle expression on his face. Yue hopped closer, offering a reassuring nudge. Leo looked up, startled, then whimpered again. Tao offered Leo some juicy red berries from their basket. Leo hesitated, then gratefully devoured the sweet berries. Close up on Leo eating the berries, relief washing over him, Yue, with a bright idea, hopped excitedly. "We should help him find his way back home," she exclaimed. Tao nodded in agreement, his eyes determined. The unlikely trio began their journey through the dense forest. They navigated through thick undergrowth, branches scratching them. Tao used his strength to clear a path for Yue and Leo. Yue's keen senses helped them avoid hidden dangers. Leo, now stronger, walked between Tao and Yue. A wide shot of the trio moving through the forest. They encountered a rushing stream blocking their path. Tao carefully carried Leo across the slippery rocks. Yue hopped nimbly across, guiding them with her nose. They faced thorny bushes tearing at their fur. Tao gently pushed the thorns aside, protecting Leo. Yue found a detour around the sharp, prickly plants. The sun began to set, casting long shadows. They heard distant roars, a familiar sound to Leo. "That's my family," Leo exclaimed, his eyes lighting up. They followed the roars, their pace quickening. They emerged into a clearing, a pride of lions in sight. Leo's mother rushed towards him, nuzzling him affectionately. The other lions looked at Tao and Yue with curiosity. Leo rubbed against Tao, a gesture of gratitude. Close up on Leo's grateful expression. Tao smiled warmly, his heart filled with joy. Yue hopped happily, proud of their accomplishment. Leo's mother approached Tao and Yue, bowing her head. a sign of respect and thanks for returning her cub. Tao and Yue exchanged a knowing glance, their bond strengthened. A wide shot of the lion pride surrounding Tao and Yue. They proved that friendship knows no boundaries. Even between a vegetarian tiger, a rabbit, and a lion. Tao and Yue waved goodbye to Leo and his family. They turned back towards their home, their hearts full. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky orange. Tao and Yue walked side by side, closer than ever. Their adventure had changed them, deepened their friendship. They knew they would always be there for each other. Close up on Tao and Yue's smiling faces. The forest grew dark, but their hearts remained bright. They continued their journey home, side by side, knowing their friendship could overcome any challenge. The stars began to twinkle in the night sky. Tao and Yue were ready for whatever came next. Their unlikely friendship, a beacon of hope, a lasting testament to kindness and understanding.